Hey Legacy Builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. In this video, I'm going to be tracking my budget and doing a paycheck budget closeout for April 12th. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm going to zoom in and talk quickly about what we did for this paycheck. If you watch my transactions, expense transactions, we paid $350 back from our food fund because we had to do that since we made the charges. We got to pay it back. And that was done. On the 12th, we got paid. I did not budget this out. I thought I budgeted. Okay, so we're going to do a budget and a budget closeout in the same video today. So what we planned to bring in was $1,000 for paycheck number 2. And the actual was $1,025 thanks to some Ibotta rebates that I cashed in. So my husband's income, $1,000 plus my Ibotta rebates, $1,000. So when I do a budget, I always do a zero-based budget because it just works better for me. So I planned for $1,000 for expenses, but the actual is $1,025, and we always give 10% off the top. So my top priority for this week is something I heard my pastor say last Sunday. Wealth and possession, material and spiritual, are important. He talked about this, and I just wrote it in quickly because I wanted to remember it. Building wealth and even having possessions is more than just the physical material things like your money, your house, assets and things like that. But it's also a spiritual thing. So I just wanted to remember that. Tithe for this week under our giving bucket, the plan would have been 100. Well, it was 100, but the actual was $103. For Safe Horizon, that's a giving opportunity I found that I really want to continue. So automatically every month, $25 hits our credit card, and it did, so we're going to pay that back. And that means our actual giving total for the second paycheck is $128. And then we move on to investing. Now, I have an update for those who have been following the journey. If you have not seen my Invest With Me videos, about a year and a half ago, I think I stopped, but I still invest. If you watch my paycheck budgets videos, you'll see that I am investing. But I did a series where I actually walked through me investing through various platforms, Fidelity, Robinhood, and M1 Finance. But M1 Finance is going to start charging the investors who use their app. So I'm canceling, and I've actually just transferred all of my assets in M1 Finance to another account with Charles Schwab. So you will not be seeing M1 Finance anymore. I do have an entire playlist where I talked about M1 Finance. They had really good incentives for people who wanted to start investing, and it's really easy for beginners to use the app, whether you use the app on your phone or your iPad or even on the computer. It's really easy. But now that they're going to start charging, I think it's $3 per month if you have a portfolio value less than $10,000. I said I don't have 10 grand there, so I'm not going to pay a fee to invest. We want to keep investing as simple and easy as possible so anybody can do it. As long as you have an income of some sort, you can and should be, in my humble opinion, investing. But M1 Finance is no more, so I just wanted to share that. The plan, we didn't really have a plan for investing. I think we did, but I didn't share it with you guys on camera. So again, we're going to do that now. The plan would have been, let's say, $40 in total to invest. $20 to Fidelity, $20 to Robinhood, nothing to the 529s. And so I put $20 to Fidelity and $20 to Robinhood because there are two things that I'm doing on the investment side of our journey. Through Fidelity, right now, I have several different assets purchased through them, but I'm focused on O, which is a REIT. And they pay monthly dividends. It's a really solid investment based on my research. And so I'm building up that to 100 shares. So every dollar I send there, I put towards it. You don't have to buy a full share. You can buy in dollars, which means you can purchase $100 asset for $20. You can buy a portion of it or a fraction of it. So that's what I've been doing. Robinhood, I'm building up my positions in XOM, which is ExxonMobil. They also pay high dividends. They've been performing really well over the last several years, and it's just, I'm not giving investment advice, I'm just sharing what we're doing. So that's a part of our journey as well, making sure we invest for our future selves and invest for dividend income. So that's $40. That's where it went. And then cash expenses, I did pull out $75. I think the plan at the beginning of the month was $75, and that would have been $45. I think it would have been $45 going here, which is $30 left. And then, yeah, let's just put $30 to challenges. But what I am going to do with the cash is $25 going to laundry. That plane just flew right over my house. It was so loud. I'm so sorry. Household was nothing. Challenges is going to get $36 for the 10K challenge. And then J1, 2, 3, and 4, those are my 4 children, would get 4 and 4 is 8, plus 3 is what? 8 plus 3 plus 3 is $14. So $14 will go to them, and that should be 75. 25 plus 36 plus 14. Yeah. Okay. So that's how we plan to break down the $75 in cash that I pulled out. For bills and expenses, the rent is $375 each week we put aside for the next month's rent. Life insurance, number 1, we always budget $33. Spectrum, we budget $87, I think. And debt, I don't remember a plan for debt. I don't remember what the plan for debt was. I'm going to put 0 because I don't remember what the plan was. $375 plus 33 plus 87 is $495. And these days, because I have a new baby at home who's very demanding, or who I love very much, I feel like I have to move a little bit faster. So normally I would sit here and figure out what was the actual amount what was the planned amount? I don't know. So I'm not going through it. Oh, but the actual, sorry. We did put $375 aside for next month's rent. We paid $32.50. We sent $32.50 over to cover the life insurance that was coming out. Spectrum was $86.99. That hit the credit card, so we're paying that back. And for debt, I paid $197.35. And this was already paid back before I even started this video. So the total for the actual total for our bills / expenses was $375 plus $32.50 plus $86.99 plus $197.35. That's $691.84. That went to bills / expenses. Now on to savings. For our savings, I said I was going to do a lot of different things, and I didn't do that. I put $35 to the food fund. Well, the plan was nothing was going to the emergency. Oh, no. $10 was going to the emergency fund. Household, I didn't plan for anything there. Food, there was no plan there. I don't know what I was thinking. Miscellaneous, that was 0, and the cushion was 0. Because I didn't add those up. But I sent $35 to food, nothing to the emergency fund, nothing to household, nothing to miscellaneous, and nothing left behind for the cushion. So $35 in our savings bucket, which is more like our revolving and long-term savings. And then our purpose funds are different. And we were going to send $15 to transportation. Clothing was to get $15. Christmas was to get $0. School was to get 10. Home was, I didn't put anything for home, so that was 0. And gifts is 0. And that was $40. So $40 in total going to purpose funds. And what I actually did was I sent, I think, $15 to transportation. I'm just double checking. Yeah. So I sent $15 to our transportation fund. Clothing, I don't think I sent anything. Let me just double check. No, I did. I sent $10 to clothing. Christmas didn't get anything. School didn't get anything. Home didn't get anything. Gifts didn't get anything. And I have to move down because I did send, no, I did send $35 to food. I sent $10 to clothing, and I sent $15 to transportation, which I think the 35 plus 15 plus 10, yeah, that was $60. So that was the total amount that I allocated for savings. I just split it up between the long term and then the purpose funds. And that was it. Oh wait, I think I did send money to household. I sent $8. No, hold on, I think I did. I sent $30.16 to household. So I'll put it here in the other section since I messed up. So household got $30.16. And if I add everything up, I should have my $1,025 is for a zero-based budget. So giving was $128, investing was $40, cash was $75, bills was $691.84, savings $35, purpose funds $25, and household $30.16. There we go. Whew, I was nervous for a second. $1,025. The planned income was $1,000. The planned expenses was $1,000, but closing out, the income was $1,025. Expenses equaled $1,025 with nothing left over to allocate. Giving, savings, and investing. Our giving was $128, and if we divide $128 into the income, we get 12.4, or yeah, 12.5% went to giving. Savings was 35 plus 25 plus 30, 16. Divide that into 1025. That gives us 8.8%. 8.8% was saved. And then investing was 40. 40 divided into 1025. 3.9. Okay, so less than 5%, but that's okay. 3.9% was invested, 8.8% was saved, and 12.5% was given in the second paycheck. So I need to go over, let me see. I don't have to make any money moves. I've already made all of the moves by the time I'm filming this closeout video. So I'll show you on the screen what I did, and then I'll talk about our next paycheck because we need to budget that out. Right now, we're going to be using $1,000 of the income, and this is, and I don't think that we'll have, I don't know if we'll get extra income. We hope that we will. So let's just plan for $1,000 for income and expenses. We'll give 10% of whatever comes in new and fresh. The tithe plan for paycheck 3 will be $100. Investing, we're not using M1 Finance anymore. I want to put, I'll do the same thing. I'll plan for $20 going to Fidelity and $20 going to Robinhood. We'll just keep this simple for right now because we have to start saving for Mother's Day. We have to start saving for Father's Day. We have to continue saving the $10,000. So those three things we're going to take out some cash for. I know when I planned out the month, hold on, I have to get the baby. I want to believe that I'll be able to do more with the paycheck. And then $75 I don't know. Laundry is a need that we have each week. So I know I have to plan for at least $25 going there. So from 25 from 75 leaves us with 50. So I'm thinking, let's do, I'm doing challenges to help save for Mother's Day and Father's Day. So I'll just put $50 here, and that means nothing going to the kids. And as hard as that is, that's just what it is. $75, that's the plan for the third paycheck. Bills and expenses, $375, putting aside for next month's rent. Our Metro PCS cell phone bill is always budgeted at $93. Life insurance number 2 is $36. And then we have to figure out what we can do for debt. Oh, okay. I am going to, let me see. Let's go to the debt page first, where I brain dumped, I basically wrote on my brain dump page all of the expenses for December that I thought we could tackle in the month of April. So, I think debt was $691 for the month, and if I divide that by 4 really quickly, $172 is about what we should be using towards debt each week. But let's see if we can do, I'm going to put $170. Looking at what we have left, I'm going to budget for $170, and then we'll see at the end of the week what we're really able to do. So that puts us at $375 plus 93 plus 36 plus 170. That's $674 for expenses, bills/expenses. Okay, and then let's see where I am. $1,000 minus 100 minus 40 minus 75 minus 674. We have $111 left that we have to figure out how to save and put some money aside for food. So we do have enough. Like, it's not like we need a lot of things. I'm going to put, when do I have to travel again? Because I have to think about putting money in transportation. I don't think we have to spend any money towards transportation until next month, because anywhere we go right now is going to be local, and the kids are out of school this week, so we will be local as long as the weather is warm. We can do playground, we can do the boardwalk near the beach, we could do local play areas for free. I don't think we would need to travel far, so I'm not going to plan anything for transportation. I do not think we need a whole lot for food, because maybe we just need some fresh fruits and vegetables, and so I'm going to put $40 as the plan for food, which means we'll have $71 left to budget with. We did the major things. We did the giving, we did the investing, the cash, because we have some savings challenges to hit. We paid our bills and stuff. So let's see if we can put $10 to the emergency fund. Let's put $15 into clothing. Is that kind of big? Or let's put $10 into household too. Let's just put $10 and see where that gets us. And then let's put $15 into clothing, because we're going to need new spring clothes for the kids, and then school's coming up. It's back to school. We're going to need new things, uniforms, and all the things. Birthdays. There are birthdays coming up. So I'm going to take out gifts. Should I put it in gifts or miscellaneous? No, I want to put it into milestone birthday, because we have 2 children who have birthdays coming up, and they are milestones. One's turning 5, the other one's turning 16. So I'm going to put $30 into milestone birthday and $6 into school. Or no, you know what? let's do this, because let's put $3 into Christmas, $3 into school. Yep, and nothing into home, because we can't do that just yet. So that should be the $111 that is left. This is 40 plus 5 plus 40, 50, $60 here. And 15 plus 30 is 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. That's 111. 60 plus 51. Boom, we did it. So that should be our zero-based budget. I worked it out with you on camera. I hope you followed along with me. I hope you enjoyed it, because I like watching people when they budget their money and they're actually doing it on camera with you. So it's kind of like you can do it with a friend. When I see people like, I think her name is Simply Savings. I'll put her name on the screen. I really like her channel. I like the way she, plans out and maps out her budget and stuff. I really enjoy it. So videos like that, channels like that, I like to watch, because I can see you working it out. And then while you're working that out, I'm probably doing something too. I have goals that we're trying to hit for next year, and I'm already looking at how can we break this down to reach these goals. And it's just fun for me. Maybe I'm just a geek and I like it. So we started with $1,000. So we plan to give 100. We plan to invest 40. We plan to pull out $75 in cash. Let me just make sure my computer knows I'm still here. We plan to spend $674 on bills and debt. And then there we go. $60 going to savings and $51 going to purpose funds. Boom. We have a zero-based budget. So, I know that with budgeting, it's not always going to be perfect. Every bucket is not going to get filled, and I'm always trying to fill every single bucket. I feel like I'm always trying to make sure we do our giving, because that's important. That's a foundational principle. We know that it is spiritual, and we're motivated by our faith in God to give. So we're not going to stop that. But then when it comes to like investing and different savings, and pulling out cash, because I do savings there too, and just trying to make it easy and fun for my children to learn how to manage money, I'm like, this is important too. I want to do it. But sometimes I realize with budgeting, you have to pick and choose. Something has to get X'd or nixed for that week or that month, even that quarter, sometimes even the year. Sometimes you gotta say, okay, I can't even do this year. And it's hard for me sometimes, because in my mind I'm thinking I want everything to get something. And sometimes if every category in your savings gets something, then you really haven't, you saved, but it's almost like you're defeating your goals for the current season. We have 3 things coming up that are really important. We have my oldest son's birthday, my youngest son's birthday, and then we have teacher appreciation. We have to save for those things, because my 6-year-old wants to get something for his teacher. And if my 6-year-old gets something for his teacher, then also my 4-year-old will want to get something for his preschool teacher. And I think that's only right, because it's Teacher Appreciation Week. And so we want to do something special for them. So we have to save now, because we're in April. We're almost mid-April by this point, or we are mid-April by this point, and we've got to get going. So, and then there's Mother's Day, and I want to do something for myself for Mother's Day. I'm not waiting for somebody else to give me, because I've had a new baby this year. I grew a whole human in my body and pushed that human out, and now I'm caring for that human, and it takes a lot of work. So I want to do something special for myself for Mother's Day. So I'm trying to see if I can put a little money aside for me now, so when Mother's Day comes, I can do something that I like for myself, and then also send out cards and show appreciation to some moms that I really love. Can't do for everybody, but I'm going to try my best. And now, thinking about that, I also have thank you cards that I have to send out to everybody who thought about me during the pregnancy and sent things. I still haven't done that. And please don't think that I don't care and I'm not grateful to you all who have supported. Life is happening, and it's more real than I can share on camera than I want to, but it's really happening. But those are things I'm thinking of. And then also Father's Day. Father's Day is in June, but I want to get ahead of that too because I don't want May to come, and now I'm trying to catch up with that. So there's so many areas where I want to save, but you can't save for everything at the same time, unless unless we had a whole lot more income to work with. So I'm going to have to cut some things out or cut some things down in order to make this work, because I'm not going to miss teacher appreciation. I'm not going to miss doing something for myself for Mother's Day. And it's not going to be expensive, but I know I need to start putting money aside right now for that. And then our children's birthdays, that's important. So, yeah, we have to get that going. I may have to do some surveys to get some gift cards. I may have to, snap more receipts as much as I can, digital receipts and physical receipts, so I can get gift cards, because those gift cards could help buy some of the things that I know my children want for their birthday. And so hopefully that would cut, or use it towards food expenses or household expenses. I have to do whatever I can so we can put all of this money to work. And we're still paying down the debt, so that's important, because I don't want to keep seeing those high interest charges every month. So it's like I have to balance it a little better, I think, and see what we can do. I don't want to cut out investing, but I'm thinking maybe, even though it's important and there's so many good things about Christmas and whatnot, we might have to cut out allocating money towards Christmas for a while, just so we can have more money to going towards clothing, because the boys and the kids, even the baby's really good for clothes right now, but the boys essentially need more clothes. And school's going to start again in a few months, and we don't want to be behind, because last year we spent a lot getting ready for school, and I don't want that to be an issue, between buying clothes and buying school products, school items and things. So I don't know where to cut first, but I know that in my mind I'm trying to do all the things at the same time, and we cannot. We can do everything, ladies. We can do everything. And this is my advice to myself and to anybody who's still listening at this point. We can do anything. We can do a lot of things, but we can't do it all at the same time. So, and that is applicable to our budget too. You can still save and invest, but you can't save and invest in every app and every platform. You have to pick and choose what's most important, what's top priority, and then just do that. And that's what I'm going to have to do, so we can still have money saved for important things and not be stressed out in the process. All right, so that is the planned income, $1,000 for week 3, and planned expenses of $1,000. We have a zero-based budget. We're all done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Before I even continue, I did close out the second paycheck. I did say we spent $197.35 to debt. We're paying off debt, and that means I can update this page here, and I put a dot next to the charges we paid. We paid off that $44.84 from November 27th. We paid the $46.42 from the 27th, and we paid the $106.09. So 3 more charges down and a few more to go. I think we can probably pay these 2 or these 2 in paycheck 3 if we can't do more. I'm hoping that we'll get more income in between now and then, but we'll see. But that's it. We did pay, we hit 40 shares of O on the 8th of April. So we're 40% to our goal, 40% of our goal. So 60% more to go, 60 more shares, and we'll be there. We did pay, let's see, we did pay our life insurance number 1, and that was $32.50. We did pay Spectrum, that was $86.99, or we're about to, because it hit the credit card. And so we just have these 2 next week to deal with. Okay, so that is it, and that is all. I hope it wasn't too long. I hope you enjoyed it, and even as always, remember to mind your money, you guys. Manage it well and live your lives abundantly. Thank you so much for being here. Bye for now.